Dexter Lawrence. What players could interest the Chiefs as the 2019 NFL Draft progresses this April that will help transform the Chiefs' defense? Defensive tackle prospects, round ONEDEXTER Lawrence. CLEMSONDexter Lawrence, a massive football player, stands 6 feet 4 inches and 340 pounds. Able to take up space and push the pocket, Lawrence is a force to be reckoned with along the interior of the defensive line. More athletic and agile than perhaps his body would indicate, Lawrence is a massive, versatile tackle prospect. The Chiefs appear all but certain to be shifting to a 4-3 defense that requires 2 tackles in the middle of the line. Derek Nottie played well as a rookie and has experience in this scheme, and Xavier Williams is a potential cap cut and not under contract past 2019. Lawrence next to Nottie would be a big, strong run-stuffing, pocket-pushing duo for the next few years. Lawrence really, if he is going to play in a 4-3, likely could use to lose some weight in the NFL. While the junior is big and strong and can get pushed, he lacks a great first step off the snap, and at times can get caught in the wash. If he can improve his acceleration and movement off the ball, combined with his size and strength, he can be a force along the interior. The Chiefs are going to select a defensive lineman and are likely to do so early. Will Lawrence interest the Chiefs? Hard to say. They may very well prefer a more defensive end prospect than a tackle, but if Lawrence is on the board at pick 29, his name will be discussed by Veach and the front office. Page 2. Gerald Willis 3. A really good athlete for his size, Willis is a get-up-the-field, shoot-the-gap defensive tackle capable of disrupting running plays and getting to the quarterback on passing downs. When he's right, Willis is an interior force. He can lose leverage, coming straight out of his stance at the snap, opening his midsection to the lineman, and at times completely blown off the ball. Asked to do a lot of lateral moving along the line, he can at times bring his hands in and stand up, losing all leverage. Too many times this past season, he was turned around by linemen, incapable of doing much of, well, anything. Often shooting the gap, Willis at times can take himself out of plays or allow himself to be taken out of plays along the backside of run plays. If the Chiefs go into the draft looking for a gap-shooting, quick off-the-ball tackle to line up next to Nottie or Xavier Williams, Willis is intriguing. If the Chiefs believe they can work on Willis' consistency and technique, if you believe that can happen, Willis could be a steal in round 2. If not, well, he will fade quietly from the league. Page 3. Defensive tackle Daniel Wise. The lone highlight perhaps for a bad Conn's Jayhawks football program, Wise certainly has the opportunity to make plays and make a living in the NFL along the interior of the line. Perhaps a great way to describe Wise would be to look at Gerald Willis, and take a bit off to get to Wise. Not overly powerful in the lower body, he struggles to overpower and hold ground against offensive linemen. Wise has some quickness, along with strength, but is not great at anything. His greatest attribute is his hustle and ability to shoot the gap. Wise never gives up on a play when run away from him, and combined with his strength and quickness, can get in the backfield. Again, the Chiefs likely add a defensive lineman at some point in the draft, and perhaps both an end and tackle as they look to remake a defense that cratered the past 2 seasons despite a bunch of money being thrown at the position. Look for KC to turn to the draft as opposed to free agency to address a defensive depth. Daniel Wise would be an interesting name for the Chiefs to look at. Page 4. Use your arrows to browse KC Chiefs. Photo by Joe Robbins, Getty Images. A YouTube sensation for being able to do a backflip at over 300 pounds, Colin Saunders is an intriguing small school prospect from FCS level Western Illinois. With good size for the position at 6 feet 2 inches and 310 pounds, there is plenty of potential with the small school kid to develop into a contributing, pursuing tackle the Chiefs are looking for. There is still work to do with Saunders, as he's not the player you want trying to overpower offensive linemen, as lining up over a lineman is not his strength. He works best getting up the field using his size and quickness to cause disruptions. When asked to get up the field, Saunders is capable of being a force, as is seen by 6.5 sacks as a senior and an additional 5 quarterback hurries during his senior season. Intriguing and athletic, Saunders would be an interesting option for the Chiefs. The Dents could use an additional body that can get upfield quickly, and the FCS product has shown he can do that. He did so both at Western Illinois and at the Senior Bowl, pushing guards back and recording a sack in the big game. Use your arrows to browse.